5, get back to dice. One night meditate. Kingdom come is all I will take. You can't live for suicide. That sure is out of the evil king. Please show me what is hidden. Forget how you want to tell the world to be. Oh, tell me I'm turning blind. What's next for me to lose? What? I just can't lose my pride. All over nothing. I will be the hobbies about to come. I just can't lose my pride. All over nothing. Stop drinking, not change your finger. Empty die. 2, 3, 4, 5, get back or die. The night is easy now. There's no form to reality dream. The world was not in one piece. Neither will I can know other things. Please show me what's not for me. No, I'm not forgotten who I am. Oh, tell me there's still time. We have lost nothing. I just can't lose my pride. All over nothing. Meaning of memories about to change. I just can't lose my pride. All over nothing. I will not really help and stand by my side. Live from the other side. Why are you smiling? Life in the middle side. Why are you crying? For my heart till it's over. For my heart, soul is out there. I just can't lose my pride. All over nothing. I may not be enough for. I just can't lose my pride. All over nothing. I may not be enough for now. From
evening and welcome to the 2BCU Challenge League Season 4 Open Qualifiers number 1. My name is StaleDevil and I'm joined tonight by the one and only Pinkunobara.
Pinkunobara. Hello everybody, it's a pleasure to be here.
How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, I'm very excited to see some really good Guilty Gear go down, especially in Europe.
Oh,
I'm very excited, yeah.
We see some big names signed up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some sleeper cells suddenly activated. And you're like, oh my god, there's an event now for Exart.
Yeah.
Multiple events in a row for about 8 weeks full of action. And yeah, we've got plenty of time to look at stuff and how the players will develop over time, because in the first 4 weeks we'll be having open qualifier tournaments where everyone can sign up from Europe or even from regions like Russia or even from Turkey, or for example. So yeah, a lot of space to to sign up. Make sure to also look at that Matrino page, because everyone wants to have some lunch money, right?
Yep, absolutely. It's very nice to see such big activity still on a game that doesn't, is not on the main line anymore, and it's still like a very welcoming community. It's very good to see an event this stacked right now.
All right. Well, before we go, it's time for a story. And it's a great story because it's a great segue story about how I introduced our sponsors. Yes, LC Power comes for you with amazing high-quality PC components such as monitors, power supplies, cases, and many more. Take a look down at the link below the stream or use exclamation LC Power.
On the other side, we have Shrimplify and Nitro Concepts. Shrimplify has you covered with affordable but professional streaming equipment. Together with Nitro Concept, with their gaming chair and carbon desk, your stream will go smooth every time. Again, check out their offer in the link down below the stream or use exclamation mark Shrimplify in the chat.
Yeah, awesome sponsors. Also SNK, of course, with the KOF scene, very supportive as well. But yeah, let's see how the check-in went on. Let's quickly check, who's signed up and who has to be ticked on the fingers for next time. Because if you're really fast before I'm done checking everything, you can still sign up. It's if you use exclamation mark bracket, you will be posted towards the challenge page, so you can still quickly sign up while I'm quickly checking. So make sure to do that. If you still want to join, make sure it's Europe, so you can do it.
Yeah, I still have it since the last minute to still join. Yes.
And keep in mind, if you join at in the check-in time, you'll automatically be checked in. So no worries about that.
I've been block string as we speak. People are already preparing in chat to get the tournament.
Yeah, it is great. All right, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can start the bracket now. There we go.
I'm so excited for this. Seeing Guilty Gear is always like very welcoming experience. It really fills your heart. It's such an interesting game every time.
That's weird. All right, let's go. Good time for bracket process. All participants are checked in. All right, last couple of seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Process check-ins.
It's done.
All right. So, first gonna do is gonna do a quick shuffle on the stuff. I'm gonna do a couple of shuffles think there are a lot of players currently, but not as too many killers that actually came through into the check-in process. But I think we'll get it done, and I think we'll keep it at this right now. This is the final bracket, so if you refresh your challenge page, this will be the final bracket to be seeded.
Yep.
So we're gonna start off with our first couple of matches. Let me show you the bracket as well, because this is gonna be awesome. There we go. So we currently have a lot of players already in the first round. So yeah, it's time for that first round to start. Round 2, you cannot start yet. Hold your horses. I will call out when round 2 will start. Basically, every game will be streamed from top 8, but only winner's side will be streamed till top 8. Right? So if you're in loser's bracket, you're eliminated from winner's side. You can continue playing until we're top 8. So that is loser's side round 5. I think, right? No, that's losers round 4. I'm sorry.
4, yes.
Yeah.
4 is when the top 8 starts, yes.
Correct, yes. Losers round 4, until there, you can start playing on loser side, unless we have some extra time over. So yeah, let's see who we're gonna pick first. Let's go for the ultimate classic for round start. Let's go for Centurion versus Nifi as our first game, and let's pick GG Hast versus QK as our second game. So we got a Soul Mirror as our first game, and then we got Amelia versus Sin matchup as our second game. I'm gonna ping the players, and hopefully they'll be joining there soon.
It's always a good idea to start with a good Soul Mirror to really remember what kind of game we're playing. It's kind of a tradition to always have a Soul Mirror in the tournament. The matches look very, very interesting.
Well, Soul Mirrors is always fun, right?
Yeah, always fun.
It's always a 100% Soul favorite match.
Yep. And the good thing about seeing like a Soul Mirror is that Soul has so much expression that you're looking at the same character, but you are looking at probably 2 completely different players.
There we go. There we go. We've got QK. He's already preparing himself mentally. He's already in the room. Let's go over there. There we go. He's excited. He can't wait for this match to start. There's Nifi. Just the dust _2D.
Yep. That's the strat. That's the best move. That's the best move Soul has.
2D, very famous.
Yeah.
With a very low profile. Not a lot of active frames, but very decent, even on block as well.
Yep.
So yeah.
Can even be used as an N-tier in some occasions, like really rare occasion, but it does work sometimes. It is an N-tier.
So we got Nifi on one end. Here we go. We got Centurion on the other end.
And we got Sentry, yeah.
Alright.
We got both players, yeah.
They're in there. You can start whenever, so feel free.
Good old Nifi saying good luck before the match.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, skipping formalities.
Okay. Straight to the point.
Oh, the counter hit from here.
Fafnir, yeah. Both players being kind of on the offensive right now. Famous 2D from Nifi. Both bursts are gone. Dust loop in the air. Straight to the corner. Reversal DP doesn't quite work. Nifi right now with a clear lead.
Ooh, wait from the DP.
Yeah,
Punish, though.
that doesn't get banished, yeah. Ooh, gets the hit on the right stand. Goes for the dust loop. Knockdown. And this could be it. Oh, drops it. And that's it. First round to Nifi.
Yeah, the Forest Roman cancel option select. The Forest whips. You know, you get YRC. This is a nice tool to avoid the whipping.
Oh, Nifi getting a lot of Fafnirs. Good burst. Would have been a lot of damage. Ooh, the counter hit. That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, the reset on the air throw. And that's the sun. Bleeds for the optimal burst. Double blades. Doesn't quite get the combo. And the first game goes to Nifi.
That was indeed quite fast than we were expecting, but you know, Nifi has a lot of experience, of course, over the past years playing Exart. He has recently picked up Exart again, of course, so you know.
Yeah, he's been playing a bit of Stry, but he's back on Exart. Kind of a really chill start. Not a lot of. Oh, doesn't get the conversion of the Fafnir. Now the Fafnir.
How many Fafnirs was it?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we have 5 right now.
Chat, count the Fafnirs.
Yo, the Fafnir war. Gets with the 5P, gets a knockdown, really good. Gonna go for an air attack. Okay, seems like Sentry's getting a bit of space here. Work with Nifi again, putting the opponent in the corner. Goes for a dust loop, drops it. But this could be it with the RC and gets the round, yes. They're really using Fafnir a lot in this matchup.
Yep.
Really enjoying the Fafnir war here. Mario Stamp doesn't get punished. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. With DP, is it gonna burst? At the end, yes. Wanted to avoid the Yoki. Fafnir again. Gets high beat. If he's trying to get it. Oh, that's a combo. Is that gonna. Oh, doesn't quite knock down.
Oh, the reset.
The reset. Oh, that's gonna kill. And that's it.
Yeah, that is.
If he takes it. Yeah.
That's unfortunate, right there. That you know, for Centurion getting the lower end of the straw, but yeah, he did pretty well against Nifi. He had good confirms.
Absolutely.
Had definitely a good chance there as well. Like anything in the Soul Mirror can happen, so you know it's always a bit you know, iffy to check that out. So
Yep.
all right, let's go for GG Hast versus QK.
Yep. GG has really good Mila player.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely been scary in the last tournaments, and QK with very good Sin
So yeah,
can go.
can definitely check out the stuff with the Sin versus Amelia stuff, because Amelia has a lot of pins, right? A lot of set play as well. So it's kind of nutty sometimes to actually get good hits in on her. Oh, really going for
We're all skipping. Yes.
there we go.
Good thing about this matchup is you can really go either way. Mila can kind of snowball with the setups, or Sin can win through sheer damage. Any hit will hurt a lot. Like we're seeing here, Blitzing confirms. Big combo from a counter hit going. Sin is known for really good damage. Gets sweet. Milia on really low HP right now. Dive. Sin is in the corner. Missed the blades, but doesn't get punished and gets the round.
Damn. Going full
Yes.
ham on that Amelia. Even
Yeah.
getting light combos done.
Yeah, that's never easy in Guilty Gear. It's always a bit of work to get really good conversions of combos on lightweights. We see Sin in the corner. Very scary situation for Milia. He's back on mid screen. Milia gets a straight hit. And in the corner, overhead, gets bursted. Gets 8 in the air again. Danger time. Oh. Straight into RTL. Gets it. Doesn't quite get the conversion. Playing a bit. Oh. Gets it. Sin gets it. Mila gets the combo. GG has really on the offensive right now. In the corner. Place where Mila wants to be. Overhead. Does work. And TK Bad Moon takes it. Now match point. Oh, bad burst. That's gonna be problematic. Covers the pin. Ooh, manages to escape from the disc, but still in a bad position being in the corner against Melee. Pin is on the ground. Can't quite recover it now. Goes for the roll. Now Sin has a chance. Gets a combo. Eats calories. This scene is really easy to hit. Really hard to hit, sorry. Escaping quite well the pressure. Oh, the blitz! Ooh. Guys gets the first match.
Very nice. Wasn't expecting that, so.
Yeah, me neither. It's quite unexpected. Bar slash. Definitely a good start from the Milia. They get a bit cautious. That's the overhead. YC. And the burst is gone. Now any combo in the corner could be very damaging for the Milia.
Ooh, dangerous burst, but it worked out.
Yep. RTL, okay. To get the corner. Gets the full combo, that's really good. The 2B into the full combo. Ooh. Is that gonna kill? That's not gonna kill, okay. Any hit here will do it for the Sin. And big driver. Good old.
Yeah, that's the problem with Milia, right? She has a lot of mobility, but kind of like Chip, if she gets hit, she kind of dies.
Yep. Now the burst here. Wants to get out of the damage immediately. Knockdown for Milia. She manages to escape.
Ooh, very nice conversion. Oh,
Yeah.
missed the bad
Oh,
moon.
misses the Bad Moon, yeah. The JD once again. Seems somewhat low on calories, cannot get a full combo right now.
The air beak.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that. Ooh, the JD again. JD has been quite a surprise in these two matches for now.
Yeah, it stalls quite the air momentum from Sin.
Yep.
So.
Going to set point. Milia gets the upper hand on the start, but now Sin is starting to get it back. Milia is in the corner with full risk. Gets hit by the JD again. That's gonna really hurt. Good burst.
Ooh, the frame trap with the tendon drop S. Very nice. Calls out the big driver with the pin. Oh, but does let him eat though.
All these counter hits are really, really strong against Mila.
Yeah, you come to me.
Every hit is yeah.
No pin for you. Oh,
Yep.
almost got the side switch.
Very good conversion, super cool. Gets the JD again. Doesn't quite get the full combo. Milia very scary, but also very scared to gain right now. Low life, getting a bit of risk. Gets hit while eating. Bad Moon, this setup. Gets hit by the overhead again. What is gonna be now? Oh, another overhead, but the dead angle. And gets the round.
Very nice.
Yeah. QK on set point right now.
Yeah, protect the pin. Very nice.
Yep. Milia without pin is it's rough to play. She really needs it in this game.
Oh, hitting the JD, but no punish though.
It's the calories. Secret Garden.
Just cutting off the full screen, access to the
Yep.
pin. You're like, nah, not today.
Does get a combo off there though. Just rate it. Ooh, the throw. Setup. What is gonna be? Side switch. Gets the pin. JD 5D, but whiffs. But doesn't hit. Good burst. Avoiding the damage. That's always a good idea. QK gets the knockdown. It's another combo. Calories. Very close to finishing the match. The 6P and the burst on the 6P combo. And QK gets it. Very intense matches. Very intense.
All right, very nice.
Yep.
That means QK goes on
Yeah.
to the next round. It was not free for Gigi Hast.
Absolutely not. GG has really put up a fight. It's really playing well.
All right, so we got already a good amount of results in right now.
Yes.
From our bracket side. Let's take a look at that. So currently, Everest and Toxic are still playing. We'll see that Answer and Leapfrog still need to play as well.
Yes.
Lazy Zell and Kidiot was 2-0. We saw Niffy and Sentry on the stream. And we just saw Gigi Hast versus QK. And as you can see, we already got marked the next two games for our stream. And it's going to be, the all-time, the captain's mode challenge that we all love to see. The players might not very fancy it much, I guess. They just didn't get the right straw luck. But we got Psychedelic Pet and Kidiot on the first game, and we got Kuko and Squid Guy on the second game of tonight. What do you feel about the most satisfying matchup that we in Europe can ever imagine, Pinkunobara?
I think you're talking about Pet and Kidiot right now. So
Yes.
Potemkin and Johnny. It's very interesting because on one side you have the top tier, on one side you have the bottom tier, and extra being the game it can go either way. Pet is a really strong player. Been playing Potemkin, been like the Potemkin in Europe, or one of the few, and also has a really strong soul. And Kidio on the other side is a very strong Johnny. It's always a very interesting matchup to see. Not one that you see very often outside of tournaments, but it is interesting. We already got Squid into the room, waiting for his match. Got Kidiot. We're having a conversation about Answer in the chat.
Yeah, answer.
Yep.
What about answer? Answer most.
We have the results for the other 2 matches that we were waiting for, and beat Leapfrog 2-0.
What? What?
Yeah.
How?
Unexpected. Leapfrog said that he was a bit rusty because of plus R.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we have Kiryut and Pat ready.
Yeah, so we got a northern standoff. It is Kiryut versus Psychedelic Pat. Go in.
Against Skibidi intros. Really good start from... Yeah. It's the extra magic. Anything that works. Right now... Oh, the good flick on the coin. Both players playing a bit carefully right now. The burst, but still gets hit by the second coin. Tries to go for YSC, doesn't get anything off of it. Now we have Johnny going on defensive. Both players playing really carefully right now. Almost 30 seconds and not a lot of action. Okay, Potemkin gets in. And first Potemkin Buster. What's gonna be the Oki? Oh, goes for another Potemkin Buster, doesn't quite get it. Gets the air conversion. Another Potemkin Buster. And that should be death. Yeah, Lich Shield.
Yeah.
And yeah, first round for Pat.
Yeah, that was safe as well for burst. So even if he tried to burst at the 6k, could have blocked on time.
Yeah. Knockdown for Pat. Goes for the PB. That's the 4th one.
Ooh. Smart.
Yeah. Uses the armor to go through the hit. Really. Oh! Oh!
What a hard call out. What happened? I blinked for a moment. And
Yeah, it was over.
What happened?
It was over. Just counter hit 2H.
Alright.
Johnny gets knocked down. Gets hit by the coin. Mega Fist.
Oh, missing him. Level 3 misfire.
By YSC. Oh, gets the throw in the corner, but doesn't quite get the combo.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Coin pressure.
Yeah. Both players really taking it slowly right now.
Oh, he gets it.
The armor again. Conversion of Red Roman cancel. Doesn't get the slide head. Spy YSC prepares to be safe. Gets another throw. Gets the knockdown and has coins. Really scary situation for Pat right now.
Oh, the anti
Pressure.
Oh. Dropped it though. Oh,
Doesn't get the
save.
combo. Oh, bad burst. Yep. Unblockable setup. And that might be it. Yep. Super. What's the name? Another Potemkin Buster after missing one. Gets the conversion of the 2k. Gets the full combo even. Counter hit, 2H. Johnny. Good throw. RC's to be safe. Gets the slide head. What is it gonna be? First to not get pot busted. The coin does not allow Pat to get the conversion, but the backdash on the PB. And the Potemkin Buster again.
One more mistake. He does have level 3 sitting on deck, so he can still pull it back.
He is Johnny after all. Ooh. Backdash. Side head doesn't quite hit. It's YRC.
Oh!
Oh, the Mega Fist.
What a call out. Very nice. Runs to 2H, just sitting there. Come at me, bro.
And another Prop Buster.
Yep. Just checking with the 2P. Oh, Oh, doesn't get quite the whip punish on that.
Ooh, misses the spy. And again, the arm was saving. Johnny pressuring the corner. Does it get hit? Oh, gets hit by the 2H. Double coin. He's finally level 3. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, the engine is starting up. Doesn't have any points though, so this is kind of difficult for Kidiot.
Does have the burst tail though. Can still get out of a tricky situation or two. That's the throw again.
Who needs coins?
Doesn't have meter to get the unblockable setup going.
Oh, that angle.
That angle, very good. Ooh, misses the potbuster. That's sitting on very low HP.
You can chip him out. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
need it.
nope. Air PMF.
しばらく見ないうちにずい
死ぬかどうかだ。デュエル1やっちまえ。
Very cautious start. Gets hit by the KMF twice in a row. Ooh, burst gets baited. That's gonna be a full combo.
Oh no, this is the coin.
Nope, misses the coin. Yeah, but still gets the combo off of the Swire C. Another knockdown. Gets the coins. Another combo. Misses it. Now Potemkin is out of the corner, but it doesn't matter. Kidiot gets a perfect.
Yeah, the 7 golden leathers you actually never want to see as an opponent. Something happened there, and the guy got hard read it all the time. And just get bad guesses, I guess.
Kidiot is getting a lot of more conversions now. It's really good to see.
Ooh, that was a hard call out for probably the hammerfall.
Yeah, man. That's the combo. Oh, a burst! Oh, that's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. That's going to the unblockable. Gets the coin. Firewire C, but doesn't quite hit. And Popbuster on the IB.
It's time for a hug. It's time for a hug.
Oh, another PB!
Oh, look at the meter. RC? No?
Ooh.
Okay, he goes for reset.
No RC? Okay. Oh, the 2P! Oh, 100 meter on Kidiot.
Yeah, but also close to 100 meters for Pet.
Yeah. Oh, the flick! Oh!
Damn.
Oh, that was great.
Yep.
That was great.
Oh, okay. So we're going for the final possible round. Unless they get double KO somehow. Ooh, spike cuts.
Yep. Good burst. Doesn't want to get knocked down. Proceed for the air. IBs. After IBs. Ooh, gets hit by the 2H again. Double coin. Ooh. Head is on fire right now.
Oh, come here.
I'm gonna see another BB. No, oh, misses it. Doesn't get punished for it.
Okay, just finish up process. What could possibly go wrong?
William Biggers. Oh,
Oh no!
misses the BB again. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Gets the throw. What is it gonna be?
Oh, nice!
Dead angle. Gets blocked. And
fuck
BB.
Yeah, the OTG 2D. Oh, and he's gone.
Yep. Kidiot is gone. Bye, Kidiot. You fought well.
Damn, that was exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, that was a very crazy set. Very crazy set. Squid guy saying nice.
I mean, he's not wrong. It was a very nice set.
It was very nice.
Kidiot was you know in the second game he started revving up that engine and yeah, you know he got in there. So
Yeah. Now we have Squid Guy and Kuko.
Yep.
Squid Guy with the character select.
maybe he
but
was
see if I can-
doing some stuff with it. I don't know. Alright.
Okay, we are gonna see Bike. Okay, that's reassuring. I'm not quite sure how this matchup is supposed to go.
Oh, skipping the formalities.
Yep, as always. Little conversion. But oh, counter hit by the Dolphin. Good burst. Wants to skip the damage. Back in pressure. Gets hit with the Tatami. Oh, doesn't quite get the full dust loop. Ball is set up. Azami. Oh, doesn't get the JD. Both players on similar HP right now, with Kuko having a bit less. Backen is not getting opened up. The DK is Ansen. He doesn't get the combo after it. Okay by Mei, gets out of the situation. Squid Guy gets the Asami but doesn't get the combo. Very tricky situation, gets it. And that's the first round for Kuko.
Very nice conversion from Kuko, realizing that you know, Squid almost had his burst back, so he had to make a quick play.
Yeah. Then both players trying to get really small hits in. Going for the Suzerain, H. Gets hit by the ball, no conversion. Ooh, counter hit, doesn't get the combo. But in the corner right now. What is it gonna be for Oki? Suzu throw. Going for the full loss loop, nope, goes for the reset but doesn't quite get it. Another dust loop. This time goes for the knockdown. And gets the second round. Really good pressure on Squid's side. Simei on the attack. Squid Guy is in the corner. One good Azami could get him out. Gets the JH, but Kuko burst. Oh, that's a counter hit Dolphin. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Good burst. Mei is also really good at stunning, and the reversal super gets Kuko, sending up a Dolphin. Another counter hit from Suzerain. Doesn't get the read. Keeps going for Kabari. Counter hit J8, doesn't get the combo first to get the side switch. Mei really on the offensive right now. Ooh. Well, he's gonna hit and deals Hellfire damage, killing the Squid Guy.
Yeah, the whale is very situationally a very good reversal to check people, especially if they're IEDing. Because during an instant air dash, for example, you cannot block for the first couple of frames until the air dash is completely is fully guarded, right?
Yeah.
So, and also very nice setups with projectiles, because during Super Flash, projectiles actually keep moving.
Yep. Here we're seeing a bit of hits from both sides. Good Azami. Tries to get a combo, but he's now in the corner, gets out. Squid Guy with the life lead. Gets this hit. Dust loop.
Yeah, nice Escabari follow-up.
Another counter, and that's the round.
Yeah, that's a good. That's the thing with Bike in Exard, right? If you get good counter hits, she has all these follow-ups that lead into massive damage. So you gotta watch out when you're pressing.
Gotta watch out when you're pressing. Gotta watch out when you're resetting. When you're attacking. Ooh, gets hit by the Dolphins.
Try to go for the anti-air.
Gets hit by the ball.
Yeah.
Full combo off of it. Oh, it doesn't quite get the knockdown.
Yeah, the beach ball has surprisingly a lot of untech time, so...
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't get the knockdown.
Yeah. Unfortunate. This time gets it. Yeah, but gets burst. Really smart idea from Squid Guy.
Using the gun to deal with the dolphin. Keep your pets away from me. This is not SeaWorld.
Ooh, misses the follow up. Set. Full combo. Gets the knockdown. Tatami. 6k doesn't hit. Cuckoo's blocking everything. Oh, gets hit by the JH and the reset on with the air throw.
Damn, we're going 1-1 here.
Yep.
It's getting close.
Yeah.
How do you feel like this matchup? How do you feel about it?
I feel like Viken has a bit more tools to deal with Mei's pressure. Just because she has really good defensive tools in general. But Mei has a lot of damage, Viken doesn't have a lot of HP. You know, it can go either way really easily.
True, but Viken has a very low stun resistance, and Mei is actually a really good one.
Yeah. And Mei does a lot of stun.
Yeah.
Can stun you pretty easily.
Basically, her air combos does the most damage and almost the most stun. I think the 6H combo with the charge dolphin H does more stun, I think. But other than that, the air combos in general does a lot of stun.
Counter hit. I got the conversion. Tami, Suzu throw. In the corner, what is it gonna be? Doesn't get the air Kabari.
Oh, he gets the
It's
mashing.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Set point for Squid.
デュエル2まだ終わらねえのかカウンター
Good game start. Again, both players playing really carefully. Gets the counter hit. Tatami gets the full combo. Projectile full screen. Ooh, that's very minus. Suzu throw with the reset. Tries to get a Kabari. Tries to beat the burst, but doesn't. Burst. Cuckoo's being very aware right now. Gets the 6H. Oh, that's gonna do a lot of damage.
Ooh, gets the full combo. Oh, look at the... Oh, that's 70% gone.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, as we said, one hit from Mei can kill you.
Yep.
Just one example there.
She's the new gorilla.
New? Goes full screen, tries to get, doesn't quite get the Tatami.
Yeah, really
Hold it.
has to chase the Mei player down to get her from the air. Mei has a lot of vertical jump in Exile as well.
Yeah. YB, but that gets hit by the 5P on the ground. She's to RC to be safe. Ooh, throw break. You don't see that often. And again, big damage. Incoming. Gets the full combo. Okay. Ooh, that's something you don't see often.
Uh-oh, the J2H.
Yeah.
One more life.
Yeah, still alive. Still alive. Ooh, gets the counter.
One small mistake.
Squid is known to be able to bring it back again.
The jump base, the burst.
Oh, that's okay. Oh no! Oh, that was so close from Squid. Oh, both players really playing well there.
Oh man, the scrambles, the scrambles. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that was very fun. Very fun.
Unfortunately, yeah, Squid Guy into the loser side, but you know, Kuko in there. He's going up against a very, you know, tough opponent. We've seen him before, but yeah, let's take a quick look as well at the bracket as well right now, because it's starting to develop quite nicely. We see from round 2, we see Avarice winning 2-0 against Yukinon. We got Pfizer losing to Lunimar 2-0. Cheeky versus Answer still needs to be played. And we saw, of course, Psyche-like Pet versus Kidiot on stream 2-1. We see Niffy beating Card Serving Alien. fellow caster. Yes,
Yep.
Fallen. And we just saw Kuko and Squid Guy. That matchup. Ooh, great.
Insane, yeah.
Yeah. And it seems like Sinjo got a royal beating by one of his fellow members, QK. He's got to show who's the boss.
Yeah.
And we got Minimalism versus Lily. That Minimalism took very nicely. So yeah, what do you think about these results so far?
I really want to see what's gonna happen now. Judging from what we've seen so far, all the players are really warmed up, really ready to for every matchup. I wasn't expecting Kuko to win over Squid. I'll be real. Squid was going really hard on that second match, and on the last match, and it could have gone either way. It was very close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nifi winning is not surprising. Sadly, we didn't have any other doubt. Really happy to see QK advancing. Sorry, Sinjo. And Minimalism. That's also a great player that I'm looking forward to see playing on stream soon, hopefully. Yeah.
All right, so we got ourselves our next round of contestants. This time we got ourselves Avarice versus Lunimar in round 3, and we got QK versus Minimalism.
Yes.
All right.
We've already seen QK today, playing really well.
Yeah. I think they're a bit too hasty, QK and Minimalism, because they're the second game.
Yeah, exactly. We know it's fun, guys. We know the game is good. Chill a bit.
You gotta wait. You gotta wait your turn, man. So we're first gonna do Avarice versus Lunimar. Avarice is actually from the United States of America, but he lives in Berlin.
Yeah, I know Avarice. He's a pretty good friend of mine. He's a pretty good Kai player. Definitely has a bit of a more unique play style, and against a champ player, that's gonna be interesting.
All right.
It's PS4 gang all over again. Yep, it is. Yeah, Avarice has been playing out for a long time, especially on PS4 before coming to PC.
All right. Now we're waiting for Avarice and Lunimar. There's Lunimar, so we only need to wait for Avarice. You see if I can drag him in here.
Might be still looking at the clock with the US time zone. That might be why.
Knock knock. Alright, so we got Lunimar from Russia. And he will be going up against Avarice. So what do you think about this matchup? It's a Jam versus Kai. Kai has a lot of, normals, the Street Fighter character in Guilty Gear, right? And Jam, of course, high mobility, one of the fastest characters with a good air dash, but also has good damage profile with the charge cards, of course, very fast buttons.
Has good knockdowns, has good buttons, especially in the air. Has a parry, which is not exactly the best parry in the game, but it's very usable. Can be used. Can probably get some interesting things going. Okay, they started.
All right. In we go, and of course Kai with the knockdown into the the Okizeme setup.
Yeah, with Grinder and his projectile, really scary. See Avarice on the attack immediately. Air hit, bursts out.
Yeah, doesn't like to have Jam close to him. Understandable.
Yeah. She's very scary to blood.
Yeah, the gorillas
There's a lot of
so we don't want
Yeah.
them in here.
Ooh, with the DP, but doesn't quite get funny. Counter hit on both sides. Bad burst!
That's a German burst if I ever saw one.
I love how everybody calls it differently.
Oh, the 5D.
Yeah, the 5D. That's the combo.
Nice. Oh, MP.
What's it gonna be now? Double. Counter it again. Counter it again. As we said. Oh. 5D doesn't quite hit, and Average gets the first round. Average going very aggressively right now. Definitely paying off. Oh, that's the conversion of a 5k. Card setup. Danger time on the DP! Again!
Oh, there you go.
And that's the combo. Double grind there. Great beat. Doesn't matter. Gets it again. Everest is relentless. The air throw! Good IB. Projectile. Oh, gets hit by the projectile.
Very nice.
Yep.
Alright, so there's Everest going ahead, 1-0, taking the lead.
1やっちまえ
Definitely playing very well. Gets IB, but doesn't get punished. Oh. 5k. First, gets hit again. Okay. Projectile. Ooh, very bad burst. Doesn't get punished for it. Jam in the corner. Gets the throw. That's not gonna knock down the DP reversal.
Respect me.
I didn't pay to block. A DP again. That doesn't get punished again. Super gets it. Yeah. Half ball.
Nice pressure.
A DP again.
I don't care
Oh,
about
that's it. 6-8. That's the knockdown. H projectile. Combo. That might be it. Yes, it is. Average one round away.
まだ終わらねえの
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, the parry. Very good. Gets the counter hit in the corner. That's gonna be a card. That's in burst. Gets the throw. Gets the knockdown.
Another card.
Goes for another card. And the super on the button on Kai's wake up.
Yeah, the thing is with that super is it's I think it's only strike involved but not throw involved.
Yep.
I think. Or was it the other way around? No, it's
No, I
it's-
think you got it correct. No, really.
I do? Yeah.
You don't see a lot of gems, sadly. 5k, gets the knockdown. Projectile, goes for 5d again, burst. Doesn't get punished for it. DP. Gold burst. Now it's in the corner. What is he gonna do with the meter? RTL. Projectile. DP again. You're seeing a lot of those. 5d doesn't quite hit, but the following 5k does. Reversal super, but she's gonna get hit. And close out with a DP.
Like a true madman.
Yeah. I told you Averys had quite a peculiar play style.
Yeah.
Lots of DPs, but he makes it work.
Oh boy. All right, then we got now we got the magic duo, the minimalism.
Yep.
With
Against QK.
QK indeed. Ooh. Here we go. All right, they're ready
Very
for it.
Gonna have a couple problems here.
Yeah, why? Tell me.
Big
Tell me
driver.
about it.
Big driver. Probably gonna be quite annoying to deal with, but he does have invincibility on vulnerability. I don't remember. on his backdash. They both have a lot of damage.
1やっちまえ
Deep driver, round start, gets the knockdown. In the corner. Okay, being really aggressive right now. Quite low on calories, but as we said, the dash. Minimalism was in. Mid screen again. Decided to eat. Charge, big driver. Ooh, counter hit. Ooh, bad burst. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Good backdash from Minimalism.
Yeah, very nice.
Good burst from QK. Counter hit from Zaire. That's always very dangerous. Goes for the side switch, doesn't quite work. Oh, QK doesn't get the combo. Ooh, really good air throw. Command throw? Alright.
That's an option.
No, I said alright. Wasn't expecting it. Ooh, DP on wake up. Works quite well. Doesn't get the full combo. Big driver doesn't hit. Calories. Counter hit from Slayer. Both players being really aggressive right now. Air super. Slayer's in the corner. It's a bit of risk, but gets it out of the corner. It's gonna be close. And he could do it right now. And the 2D.
Yeah, even hit his cross up
Yep.
while he wanted to dash forward.
First from QK. Not get damaged too hard. Goes for the knockdown. Side switch. Doesn't get hit. Air throw. Oh, whips the shield. Oh, doesn't quite get the combo. Last combo, and that's it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a Slayer round for that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, Slayer.
Yeah.
Very, focused on that one good counter hit that he needs, like a good power bunker, like a good 6H, right? To get take you to the corner,
1やっち
go
ま
to
え
town, have some fun.
So you can be very strong on offense. Deals a lot of damage. Can be quite scary to escape once he gets the Oki. The JD again hits super combo. And she get the knockdown.
Oh, he does.
She does. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh. Throw from Sayer. RTL. And hits him.
Damn. I thought minimalism would BDC, but
Yeah. I wasn't expecting Minimalism to get hit there, yeah. Burst immediately, doesn't want to get damaged, but Sayer is in again. Side switch again, jumps it.
oh, what a nice jump 6H conversion.
QK is being really aware right now.
When he has to
Calories
use
again.
his guy, you gotta make the play, right?
Yeah. Air super. Gets it. Burst. Another air super. And the throw. This could be it. Any hit could do it. And that's it.
Yeah, the 2D shuffle off. Clear the dance floor. We're going for another round. And Sin, what? You're not human? What? What happened?
We would have never expected that.
真かどうかデュエル1やっちまえ
Here we go.
It gets hit, but the big driver follow up. Counter hit. Gets the combo. It's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, doesn't quite get the knockdown. But the JD hits burst. We got out of the tricky situation. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a lot. Gets the air throw. Yep. RTL again. Same situation. Gets it again.
Oh, gets the corner.
And he's again in the corner. The JD again. Full combo. Oh! QK once
Oh
again.
my god. How does he get so many JVs?
Yeah, it's insane. She's really good at that.
Where can I sign to get some of those?
Oh, Blitz. Does he get punished for it? Actually gets a combo after with a dash. Gets punished for the 2D. It's for calories. Scary situation for Shin. One counter hit. Ooh, the good Ivy gets a combo again. Burst. Smart choice. This time goes behind the super. RCs. Doesn't continue the combo. Goes for Oki with the projectile super. Gets it but doesn't get a combo.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh! And the beast. Oh ho ho ho!
Yeah, bite him. Nom 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 nom. Give me some of the blood. Yeah, they're making me excited. It's the last possible set point.
Yeah.
Both of them.
I'll bunker. Oh, the DP whiffs! Oh, there's gonna be so much damage!
It's gonna be started.
Oh, it might be! No! Jumps the combo! Does it get the 50? The air throw!
RCL.
It's minimal. This animation doesn't get hit! Oh, the big driver! JT doesn't work!
Okay.
He's so tense! Oh, gets the counter hit! Come on! No, no! Oh! It was so hype!
Damn. That's it. Yep. No, it's over. You're done. Oh, that is fun.
Wow. Really wow. It's very impossible for Sin to combo. You're getting all the combos though. You're getting really good combos. I don't know a lot about Sin, but you were getting all the combos. So, props to that. That was some cool Guilty Gear.
That was clutch for sure.
Yeah?
She almost got the full comeback. Got the counter hit, jump 6 heavy. Almost got the conversion too, but
Sadly,
unfortunate.
yeah. One drop.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the bracket right now, and let's see how things went so far, shall we?
Yep.
All right. Look at this. We got Avarice that we had on stream. It's 2-0 against Lunimar. We got Psychedelic Pet 2-0 against Answer.
Yep.
So I guess he would be happy with that going into the top 8 as well on winner's side. Answer still has to go play someone and kill some plebs. And we got Nifi versus Kuko winning 2-1 against May. I know personal from Nifi that he doesn't like the May matchup as much.
Nope.
And that's mainly due to Karako.
Yeah.
From
Nifi complained in chat earlier about the May matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was angry at Squid for losing because he had to play Kuko next.
Yeah. But he managed to survive. But now he gets to play against the Slayer. So could be either way with that matchup as well. So could be very fun. Let's also take a look a bit at the loser side, how that is going. So there's still losers round 3 that is still needs to be played. So they are almost done for the rest of top 8. So for as of right now, when they are in losers round 4, every game will be streamed. So we're gonna hopefully see them, but we're gonna continue in the winner's side. We're gonna start top 8 there, and we're gonna first start off with the match Avarice versus Psychedelic Pet, and it's gonna be a Kai versus Pot matchup.
Yeah. That's another matchup that is really interesting because Kai has a lot of good moves, can be very annoying to deal with in a way, but Potemkin on his side has Flick against the projectiles, has Backdash that can help quite a bit, and we know Pat is really good at knowing what the opponent is going to do. So it's going to be really interesting to see.
All right, Pet is in the room. He's ready for blood. And yeah, what's gonna happen with Avarice? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he's saying in chat, Pet ain't good. He's carried by his character.
No, Niffy, he's not playing Soul right now.
Yeah. What? Oh, and Pat being like casual. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Niffy's
Okay,
spitting so
buddy.
much truth. Killian.
He has IB, he has a macro. That's true. Pet does that a lot. Pet happens to IB every single hit.
All right, before we go into top 8, we are going to take a quick break
Yeah.
because, you know, maybe the players are a bit thirsty. So I'm going to ping the players first before they start. We're going to take about a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
You know, everyone chill out, you know. We're going to have some chill time, you know. Get something to drink, you know, get some snacks because top 8 is about to start soon. But yeah, before we're getting there, you know, take a breather, maybe a cigarette or something like that. You know, take a little sip here and there. Get back, you know, get back on that hydration level that we all needed for the excitement to come. So we'll see you in a bit. That was the wrong one, sorry. welcome back, everyone. Hope you are hydrated as well as we are. We're rested well back for top 8 to start, and Psychedelic Pet already flexing, in front of the cab. He's like, I'm the big man here. Respect my authority.
Already watching over us, being really scary.
I haven't seen Everest though. Where's Everest?
I don't know.
What happened?
Seems to be running kind of late sometimes.
Maybe that's a new thing, I guess. But poke him again, because we're gonna start top 8, brother. Yep. You gotta meet your maker. In this case, the Puckbuster maker.
That might be a tactic. Maybe he wants the opponent to feel a bit more anxiety with the time going on.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a tactic. What do you know?
A special tactic, indeed. Speaking of tactic, while we wait for Everest, let's take a quick look. Oh, never mind. There he is already.
Never mind.
We'll do it later. Game on. All right, game on. We got Everest ready here. So pick a cab. Okay, we're gonna switch cabs. Fine. I'm gonna switch it up here as well.
The hard work of the TO.
All right, they're gonna sit down. Any special greetings? Trash talk against your opponent? No, they're gonna
Nothing.
go right
Nope.
in.
Straight into it. Yeah.
All right, Kai versus Potemkin. Skipping formalities.
Oh, ICPM round start. Okay, Pat. JD gets the counter in 6k. Bad burst by Average. Doesn't get the combo. Flick in the corner.
Very
Pat
nice.
standing still. Average gets the knockdown. Okay with the grinder. Flick.
All the IVs on the grinder as well.
Yeah, it's bad. Oh, the DP. Another flick.
It wasn't ready for that one.
Average is already adapting. Run up DP doesn't quite work. Knockdown for Pet. What is it gonna be? Down. Yeah. Ooh, the IB. That's it.
Very nice. There we go. Just 2H.
Ooh.
On the price.
Okay, Pat. We get it.
Flex. Flex. He doesn't need to move.
I think Pat is trying to do something funny.
He needs heavily, right? If he can just do full RNC.
Yep. Oh, DP, Average gets it. And OTG with the projectile. Air throw. Oh, that's gonna be scary. IBs on Average. Ooh, and that's gonna be a lot of damage. Ooh,
Is this done? Yeah, that's it.
and that's it.
Have
First
fun.
game goes to Pat.
Yeah. enjoy this nap. Oh. Yeah, Trishula has surprisingly a lot of upper body involved. So basically, everything above him turns into one giant hitbox.
Yeah. Oh, backdash, gets burst. Average again on the offensive. Average not giving Pat a single second with RC.
Doesn't get the IVs this time. Oh, no, this one.
Gets him with the grinder. How does it work? Grinder again. Average playing a bit of a keep away game. Oh, tries to go for the read. Doesn't quite work.
Maybe
Average
right with that 5H, hammer fall 5H,
Yeah.
hammer fall 5H.
Oh, yep. Average hammer fall there. Pet just being intimidating, walking. Oh, air throw. Oh, that's a. Oh, and that's gonna hurt. Oh, does it get a combo? What is Pat gonna do? Oh, there's a bump buster. That's what he's gonna do.
Come into my loving arms.
Duel 2 Katarina.
JD gets IB'd.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Pat is trying to get a lot of 5H here.
Yeah, the Swag 5A.
Flake.
It just walks up.
Does it get the flake?
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna give you this up.
I'm inevitable. Oh, gets hit by the flake. What now? What is gonna be? Oh! Pat, what are you doing?
Are we gonna see an IP though? That's the important question.
Oh! Double counter hit. Hit with the projectile. That's a good combo. Goes in again. Low. Projectile. Pet with low HP right now. Oh, gets hit by the flake counter hit. And on the defensive.
All the NTRs. all whipping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one hit.
Oh, that's it by the burst.
He definitely wanted to go for the AK, I think.
Yeah. Well, probably not gonna happen now.
Unless,
Yeah, and he just decides to close it out.
I was about to say, unless he lets Everest win, right? But nah. Why would
Nah.
he do that, right?
Pat is not like that. It's all fun and games until he needs to win.
Alright, that's 2-0 for Psychedelic Pet. Going very quick, into this. And then we
Yes,
got,
but Alvarez was really playing well.
Mhm.
Trying to keep his pace, both with normals and projectiles.
Yeah.
Which is something Kai is really really good at doing.
Now we got Minimalism versus QK. What do you think about this one? Wait,
Versus,
no, it's not Minimalism. Wait, it's Minimalism versus Niffy. I'm sorry.
Yep.
What am I saying?
Need to drink some more water still.
Maybe it's time. Getting dehydrated again. Alright, they're getting
Alright.
into it.
The lore matchup.
Is it though? Is it actually lore?
Yeah. Slayer is about as strong as Soul is without the eye.
Right,
They've thrown hand.
do a bit of chunk there. But
Yeah.
letting it rock.
Okay. It is Niffy starting with the Fafnirs. Immediately pile bunker. Minimalism really going on the offensive. Burst from Minimalism. Ooh. Now Niffy's in the corner, gets air thrown. Tries to sneak in some 2D. Doesn't quite work. Ooh, 5k gets a conversion. But it's gonna be. And gets the dust loop. There's gonna be a knockdown. Oh, reversal super. Oh, and that hits. That's so much damage.
Yeah, he pressed 2K again. Very nice. That's the RC
But
conversion.
he's back in the corner. And he can't reversal super now. What is Niffy gonna do? Oh, Niffy is now in the corner. Oh, DP. DP.
Get over here.
The Fafnir. Trademark. Another Fafnir, but this time gets hit. Count hit. Gets hit by the cross up. Good burst. Niffy is now in control of the corner, but Minimalism gets out of it. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's a great beat, but still gets knocked down. Another combo. Doesn't kill, but does get the following combo for the round. No Fafnir this time. Punishes the 2D. Minimalism really aware of the space right now. Oh, doesn't get the conversion. Burst from Minimalism. If he gets punished on the Fafnir. Really tricky situation right now. Ooh, despite backdashing, gets hit by the gunflame. Now he's in the corner. Minimalism with the dead angle. Brown Viper.
Hard call out though. Jumping whips.
Yep. Air throw. Ooh, super. Wire ski. Beast state. Fafnir gets it. Minimalism trying to get a counter hit right now. Ooh, but the Fafnir. And the run up 5k.
Fafnir Gaming. Alright, it's 1-0 for Niffy. Going strong, but Minimalism, you know, took the first game, so maybe Niffy was a bit of adjusting to, you know, towards his opponent a bit. Ooh, try to go for that.
Oh, the DP.
Cross
We
up.
interrupt the follow. Oh, wild throw. Oh, doesn't quite get the combo.
Yeah, try to make
Go for the.
reverse save,
Yep.
but you know, you have to slightly delay yourself with the instant burst.
Soul has that advantage, being able to make his command throw combo. First save, which is really good. Counter the Fafnir. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Well, actually, not as much because
Not as much, yeah, because
Fafnir's
yeah.
started as force operation, so. But it has
Ooh.
a scare factor, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't say what kind of damage it was gonna do. It could have been psychological.
Ooh,
Ooh, trying to go for the hard call out with 6H.
Ooh, gets it. Oh, and that's. Oh, no, never mind. Jumps the combo. If he gets the air throw. I can't
there you
DP.
go. That follow up, you know, on blood. It's unsafe.
Yep.
Okay, doesn't big burst, but goes for
Yep.
the full burst.
That's combo.
Tries to go for reset.
Yeah. Doesn't quite happen. Ooh, gets the throw. What is it gonna be now? Ooh, Riot Stamp. Oh, oh, but Ice Charge should be better. Oh, the burst. They're both super low. Oh, and the Fafnir.
What a mad lad.
GG.
All right.
If you really taking it home with those Fafnirs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. That was absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
Going for those harder Fafnir reads because Fafnir is a bit of a slow startup, right? And there's a bit of a
Yep.
of a catch-up stuff, right? But once you get the good reads in against your opponent, while he really likes to like dandy step, then yeah, it really gets out of control because Fafnir is really good at catching stuff like backdash, like dandy step, you know, all those good boxes that usually gets a lot of info frames like dandy step, you know, and backdash. Fafnir doesn't care because it's movement.
Yeah. Yeah. And getting a Fafnir, especially counter hit one, means you're gonna get a combo in the opposite corner, and it's just gonna be you can go full screen to the other corner and still get a combo. It's very strong. It's quite scary, yeah.
Right. Right now we got our next matchup. We got actually another Soul player. It's Lily versus Lazy Zell.
誰か来たか
Axel user? Okay, no. Lynette is playing Dizzy.
Dizzy, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go, nice. There we go, we got Lazel. We're waiting for him to arrive.
Oh, they're asking if I play Axel in chat. That No. That's not me. Could never be.
All right. Is our Soul player from Russia jumping in. So Dizzy versus Soul. It's actually a surprising fun matchup. So
Oh, letting the interrock. Absolutely.
私も理解しないと。
They're letting the intros rock. This is not a matchup that you see usually. This is not a really played character. And this palette is really high. Alright. We're starting out really defensively. There's a counter on the JP. He's trying to put to the corner, gets Yoki, gets the corner. And the 5D. Soul gonna burst. Soul doesn't burst. More Oki. He's really good at that. Riot Stomp. Now this is in the corner, but Soul doesn't quite get the combo. Oh! Now we get the Dust Loop. It's not gonna knock down, but gets a reset. Oh, doesn't get the Wild Throw. Both players trying to an advantageous position while not going too offensively. Oh, gets a counter hit again. This time gets the Oki. Oh, doesn't bait the burst. It doesn't really matter. Still in the corner. Both players are low HP. Tries to bait and gets the first round.
痛みは
Second round. Again, both players kind of.
ごめんなさい。
DZ gets the knockdown, goes for Oki. Soul manages to get out. Looks for the low. Now DZ is in the corner. Now playing YRC. Oh, the air throw! Counter hit 2D. This is really scary for DZ right now. And the wild throw. Doesn't need to. Oh, jumps the combo. First, doesn't get the throw. He's trying to keep some space, doesn't want to get too close. But the YRC gets so close. There's gonna be Oki. Another burst, this time is a gold one, but doesn't quite get the combo soul. And the wild throw is gonna close it out. First game goes to Lazy.
俺の前から消えろと言ったはずだ。二度と戦場に出る。
Yeah, Stale is muted. He's taking a call right now. So I took over.
I'm here.
Hey, Stale!
Don't
You're
worry.
here. You're here for the second match.
ごめんなさい。
People were asking about you.
No worries. I'm alive.
Soul going really on the offensive. First in the air. Gets the knockdown on the air hit. He's trying to get out of the corner, get some straight hits.
Ooh, gets killed.
And spike.
Nice. RC.
Is that gonna kill?
Oh, very nice.
It is.
Yeah, good conversion.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, yeah, you gotta watch out for the bubble.
Yeah.
So how the bubble works is she can put it on screen, and if she does the same button where she casted it with, she can pop the bubble. Similar like May does with their projectiles, with their dolphins, right? She can use a S button or H button to detonate the dolphin itself.
Here we have Lazy trying to play a bit safe, trying to bait a bit of burst, and gets a gold burst himself.
Can you see Dragon himself? No.
Ground Viper into Dust Loop. Alright.
I'm happy with
That's a
that.
knockdown.
Where's
Yeah,
stun?
absolutely.
Where's my stun? Ah, no. So for those who don't know, Dizzy, together with Chip, is actually the lowest stun resistance in Extra. So they both, you know, are kind of glass cannons, where well, Chip is kind of glass cannon, but Dizzy's really a projectile-based character with a lot of neutral stuff, with good normals. But they both are very terrible at taking hits.
It doesn't matter here because she gets the game. Doesn't matter if she gets it.
Yeah, just don't get hit.
Yeah, forehead.
That's basically like like the meme within the XR community when someone asks, "Yo, what do I do?" Just don't get hit, forehead.
Don't get hit. Yeah, that works wonders.
Just kill the opponent, bro. It's alright. Don't worry about it.
That's how you win. All right. Both players on game one. This time Ivy's the bubble. Still being a bit cautious, but never mind. Run in DP.
Love it.
Yep. You approve of this this interaction.
I approve full-heartedly.
Soul right now with a bit of a lead, but DZ can keep space really well. Oh, doesn't continue the combo. Maybe scared of the burst. Gets the air throw. Gun flame. Can he get the combo? He cannot. He's just setting up. He's gonna be tricky to get in. Gets hit. Oh, tries to go for a Fafnir. Doesn't quite work. And burst but gets baited. Oh, that's gonna be really bad for Soul. Daisy here. Oh, right stomp. Oh, doesn't get the combo.
No. Oh, the burst.
Oh, gets the burst but doesn't get the. Oh no, doesn't get the punish.
No.
Oh, the hair hit.
Damn, the
Aerial.
air.
Both players going away from each other around start. So scared. He's
an advantage for Dizzy because she can just set up projectiles.
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. The way Lazy wants to play right now is very aggressive and tries to get like a lot of hits. But you know, hitting the character. Don't get hit yourself. Gets the throw though.
Oh, there you go.
Gets the
Shotgun.
wild throw. Doesn't side switch, but goes almost corner to corner.
Yeah, maybe he wasn't too
Oh,
comfortable in the normal side switch dust loop, right? Because he has been dropping the dust loop a bit, so
Yeah.
you better go for the safe route, you know, rather than dropping your combo. So
Absolutely. Like a small conversion is better than no conversion, you know.
exactly.
The riot stomp! These riot stomps have been working out. Both on low HP. Dizzy gets the throw. Oh, now it's gonna be really tricky. The burst works. What is he gonna do? Oh, gets the throw.
Counter fake.
And he hit it. Oh!
The god, JP, the god. Oh, set point for both of them.
Yep. Really intense. Right stomp again. Now she's in the corner. Gets the gun flame, gets the counter hit on the 5P, the JP.
The JP, they work. They just work.
Just work. Cannot do anything against them. Very scary situation for DC. She gets out. Like,
Okay, a lot of
now
life,
she
lot of life left on Lazel, so he can still do it.
yeah, absolutely. DC puts herself in the corner. The JPs again. Double YRC. Exotic experience.
Nice jump out. Yep, using that shield variant of the projectile.
Yeah. Okay, life is about the same now.
Ooh, watch out for these.
He's coming back. Oh,
Ooh, barely gets
straight
out.
hit.
Yo, the air throw.
Air throw. She's in the corner, but she has burst. Is she gonna burst?
Oh,
She
he
gets
tries
out.
it over again.
No,
To JP whiffs. The burst.
burst. Probably scared of a command throw.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it,
Yeah. Chug him.
very close. Very close.
俺の
Damn.
前から消えろと
That
言っ
was
たは
very
ずだ
nice.
Yep.
Very close game as well. Loved it. Unfortunately, that means that it is eliminated from this tournament, and Lazel will be facing off against Minimalism later on. But first, we're gonna have a lovely matchup called Kidiot versus Kuko.
Yep.
Oh, this is absolutely amazing.
Two really good players. We've seen both of them already.
Of course, I know Kuko has a lot of characters as well in his back pocket, so...
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, Kiryu pretty much only plays Johnny.
No, actually, he also has a Sato, he has a Soul, he
Oh,
plays,
oh,
he
I
plays, he
didn't
plays
know.
a little bit of everything as well, so, you know, strong characters with strong neutrals, right? That's right up his alley, so...
Yeah.
I don't know about
Kiryu has
Sato,
really
though,
good
but-
neutrals. Yeah.
Alright. No,
Nope,
here,
just keeping the intros.
no formalities here.
Okay, the 6P works out. Does get some damage, no knockdown. The 6P again. This time does get the knockdown. Coin. Tries to get any hit. Double coin. This is very scary. Any hit. This YYC. And the perfect. And the first round. Kiryu really ready. 6P again. He's really ready with those anti-airs.
Oh, he was doing a missed stance, and he did get
Yep.
hit. But I'm not sure if the missed stance is now gone, or the missed coin level.
It should be.
Oh, no, it's level 2.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I thought it was gone. It's the levels. 6K making it safe. Version tries to go for an air throw reset, doesn't get it. Air throw again, doesn't get the combo. 6P. Kiryu really ready with these anti-airs. Any hit will do it now. And the throw.
The little, character specific, stuff. I love those. I really love those.
デュエル1やっちまえ
They're both pirates,
Count 8, 68. Yeah.
across of GS.
8, 2, count 8 to H, doesn't get the combo. YYC. That's the knockdown.
Coin pressure. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, doesn't get the combo. Really hard pressure to deal with. Yeah. Ooh, so much risk. And that's gonna be death.
The man is just walking. He's Johnny Walker now.
まだ終わらないダウンター
Made pressure. Johnny's in the corner, but gets JK. 2 coins. That's the combo. That's gonna hurt.
Nice.
YYC. Second hit of 2D hits. Oh, throws the burst! Goes for the unblockable YYC! And that's it!
My God, this match didn't even last that long. It's already gone.
Kiryu, why?
Why you
Why,
gotta
idiot?
why you gotta do a brother like that? My God, that was absolutely smashing everyone's face in. My God. Oh boy.
That was so good.
Wow. All right. Oof. Well,
He
let's-
did being very scary tonight.
Yeah, indeed. It was actually really crazy. He's warmed up right now after all this time in losers bracket. So who knows? Maybe he's gonna go rampant and kill everyone. Who knows? But let's take a quick look at the bracket again and quick results. So we have in the winners finals later we have Psychedelic Pet versus Niffy, and we'll have in the current top 6 on the loser side we'll have Minimalism versus Lazel, and we'll have Avarice versus Kidiot. Avarice Kai versus Kidiot. Ooh, we saw him just a bit ago as well. And yeah, it's gonna be tight. But first off, we're gonna check on how Minimalism versus Lazel will go. Is there we go.
Minimalism really, really strong tonight. Going really hard. Already seen a couple of matches from him. Gonna be really interesting against Lazel. Seen both players a lot. Both really high players.
Right, so we're waiting for the Lizzo.
Yep. Were you expecting Pat against Niffy in winners?
That's going to be a very fun but hard matchup because Pat has a lot of experience playing Soul against Soul and with Soul in neutral. So I know this is a pretty good matchup on paper-wise for Soul, right? But then again, that's paper-wise, and we're talking here about probably, if not the best Potemkin versus the best Soul in Europe. So, you know, everything on the drawing board makes no sense anymore because this is all going to be character-specific anyway.
If you ask me, in this case, we're not really watching the characters play. We're watching Niffy, we're watching Pat, because they know each other so well.
Yeah.
Then we are gonna see anti-Niffy, anti-Pat strategies, not anti-Pot and anti-Soul when that match is gonna happen. But now we have Minimalism and Lazel.
Yeah, and we've seen this matchup before, so we're gonna see how this goes again. But this time, it's Lazel instead of Niffy.
Minimalism really on the offensive, but reversal DP from Souls. JD counter hit, gets the combo.
Yeah, JD counter hit, untackable at all, so a lot of hits done there.
The pile bunker. Ooh, both jump at the same time. Soul gets the upper. Oh, and that's baits the burst, but doesn't quite get it.
Oh, the cross-up attempt.
Counter hit from Minimalism. Good idea to burst that. Soul is in the corner. Very scary situation. Minimalism. It's a good hit. The Riot Stomp gets the burst. Oh, tries to go for the OTG, doesn't work. Dead angle. One hit will do it.
For both of them, yeah. Ooh,
And the
the
2B.
2P. He got it. He got in. Ooh, a little bit of chunky there.
We don't see it. We don't see it. Oh, the pile bunker! That's gonna hurt! Ooh, that throw though. Slayer in the corner, gets the dust loop. Knockdown, what is he gonna do now? Gets the combo again. It's time goes for a safer route. Minimalism manages to escape the corner. Rising fight JP. That's a fake out. Oh, the ground viper. Oh, the reversal DP!
Oh, very good.
2D!
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that gonna hit? He didn't! He didn't!
He did 2K. Ah, that hurt so much.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the clash. Interesting clash. Tries to hit with the Fafnir.
Nice.
Doesn't hit the Pal Bunker.
Good FD
Ooh.
usage, because you have to block that with FD in the air.
Yeah. We've seen some low profile there.
Huh?
Doesn't DP. Oh no, that's gonna. Oh no.
Dead on time? No? Okay. Goes for reset.
Oh, the throw.
Oh, the back
Throws! The IV.
Oh, the goes for the 5.
There they go. Oh!
2H whiff, 2H again. Don't worry about it. It's neutral.
Look it up.
Oh my, oh my. I don't know about you guys, chat, but I'm getting a bit too warm in here.
Yeah.
So, someone needs to cool down.
At least they're playing it now. Oh, baits the DP, baits the burst, but doesn't get it. And now the DP hits. Gets the knockdown. Slayer in the corner. Oh no! Oh no! Oh!
The cross-up TP into close slash. Yep.
That burst super would deal so much damage. Oh, DP again. This is the opposite side. Tries to go for Riot. Doesn't work. 6p, 6p. 2H, 6p.
How about my 6p?
Oh, the air throw! Very good. Oh, both with. Nobody gets punished. Soul is now in the corner.
Nice
With the
JP.
5p again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5p.
Who'll take
First
it
out.
first?
Very tense situation. Oh, she's still. Oh, where's she gonna be? Left, right, left.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the 2D. Nifty Soul Slave on. Oh, doesn't get the wild throw.
Oh, the cross-up. Oh. Yeah, dead on
Is that
time.
gonna kill? Yep, dead on time.
Oh, unfortunate, unfortunate. That's it. Unfortunately for Lazel, he's out, and
Yep.
that means Minimalism will go to the losers semi-finals, and yeah, we'll be getting to see another match here, and it's going to be Avarice versus Kidiot.
Yes. Average getting real high in the tournament.
Yeah.
He
think
definitely
so?
improved a lot. Yep.
Okay.
I mean, right now. I mean, it's pretty far right now.
he is.
I would say.
He's pretty
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
He was one of the first players I personally played against. And
Okay.
seeing him here, I'm really
Mhm.
proud of him.
I mean, it's everyone in top 8 is if you get in top 8, it's a huge prestige, right? Because there's
Absolutely.
there's a lot of were a lot of killers in these brackets, right? So,
Yeah.
oof, it is really buzzing right now, and Kidiot is he's getting that seat warmed up, you know,
Yeah.
getting comfy.
Well, Niffy in the chat hating on Johnny.
Fuck Johnny, all my homies
If he-
hate Johnny.
Why do you hate all the characters, Niffy?
Every character sucked except mine.
Exactly. I love Johnny.
I love the matchup, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a really fun character to play against.
Yeah, especially Soul versus Johnny. It's like it's a clash of the titans, right? Both have
Yeah.
a really good set play. Both have amazing damage. So
Yeah. I like it because it feels like I'm battling a god. It's a really bad matchup for Axel. It's really fun though.
Buff Johnny.
I
All
feel
my
like-
homies want to buff Johnny. Oh no, Avarice, you sleeping again.
Everest!
Get in here.
Might be going on Genshin between one game and the other. That might be what's happening.
I hope not.
Hey, no shaming, no game shaming.
Meanwhile, Minimalism and Kidiot are duking it off. Who's best at playing football in the lobby?
Yep.
This is what Daisuke intended all along.
Yeah.
You know,
This is
instead,
Daisuke's vision.
instead of playing Exort, we be playing football in the lobby. This is the true gameplay here. Oh, got this.
Oh! Again!
An own goal.
Idiot!
Correct. Hey.
Go all through them. Everest is here!
Yeah. And quickly sitting on the cap. Nothing happened here. You see nothing.
Everest, you're gonna be scared right now. You just want to match up football.
Everest, you're like, okay, what just happened here? I see the ball. It's now not at center, you know? Okay. On the cab. He's in this house. But is
Is he-
he
is he in the
starting well, he's in the game, but is he starting the game? Whoa!
Yeah. Oh!
There we go.
Congratulations.
勝手に盛り上がれ
Are we going to actually see a character intro fully, though? That's the main question.
I somehow doubt it.
Nope.
I was right.
やっちまえ
Right, Johnny's setting out. Average trying to zone a bit. Kidiot really aware right now. Ooh, good 2P. Kidiot's getting a lot of K-Mats. Double coin. That can be dangerous. Try to probably bait a burst.
Oh, got a hit in, not free.
Yeah. That's actually the second hit. Hit a 2P before that.
What?
Oh, doesn't get the projectile. Oh, I guess the throw.
Just try special.
Yep. He did play a lot of Strive recently. Oh! Oh, doesn't get the combo after the SMF. Ooh, it's Vi counter hit. Gets the knockdown. Coin. IB is the second coin. Oh, missed it. He's finer. Only has 2 coins.
Ooh, wrong side from the mist finder.
Yep. And the 6P. We've seen Kidiot using a lot of 6P correctly.
I mean,
in the
it's a
past
good
couple of
button.
matches. Absolutely. It is Johnny's 6P. Oh, the 6P again!
Just catching the tech. Just catching the tech again. I love it.
He's gonna be here. Average blocking it all. Oh, burst his arm. Too scared of the situation. Oh, gets it. Oh, but drops the combo. Again. Oh. And that's gonna be it. Yep.
Alright, that's Kidiot's on the board.
Yeah.
死ぬかどうかだデュエル1やっちまえ
Get the coin. Wrong start. There you go. Average in the corner. Against it. Sliding. He's playing really carefully right now. Looking for a good hit. Average burst immediately. That might backfire. Oh, the good throw by Kidiot. Oh, doesn't get the knockdown. Gets hit by Alvarez. Knockdown. Oh, the blitz! Get through the combo. Oh, treasure hunt. Gets the knockdown. What is it gonna be now? Firewire C. Air throw. Get the PMF.
felt like that
Ooh,
being
DD.
USA.
USA!
Both low.
Which,
no,
and Super supposed to get punished! And gets hit by the PMF.
デュエル2まだ終わらねえのか
Tony, 6P. Character by its own. He's trying to keep some distance. Can't quite get out of the corner, gets hit by the low. Double coin. Clash on the 6P. Oh, that first idiot! Oh, but doesn't get the combo. Big chill.
Ooh, the 2H again.
Counter hit. And that's gonna be nothing. Gets counter hit.
Fake out.
Oh, doesn't get the projectile again.
But now, Kidian with all the meter.
Yep. And yeah.
This could be it.
Oh no, he misses.
He's trying to go for the IK setup. 100% guaranteed.
What's Alvarez gonna do? Throw again.
Double steal.
Oh, oh, but doesn't get the combo. Did he try to close it? No. Oh, he didn't go for 50. Oh, Alvarez.
The balls. But it worked out. He's still in there.
Yeah.
A cross up jump page.
Yep.
Doesn't get quite the conversion, this Kidian. Does get the little jabs hits.
Oh, throw. Oh, doesn't get the combo.
Swedish reset. We don't need
Yep.
combos.
Pretty sure he was trying to wait a burst there.
Nah.
Alvarez just got it back.
Nah, true disciple of Sake.
Oh!
Oh no.
Alvarez with no burst gauge. He did almost with burst. And Alvarez just gets the air through again. But he's gonna be down. Blocks it. And
No!
this is the PMF. Again. Just walking forward. The menace that this man represents.
What?
Oh!
Full power? Yeah, no other option. No life, no meter, you got nothing.
Alvarez is not scared.
Look at this. Oh, the
Oh, do it.
The jab. He's like, are you done yet? Are you done? Are you done yet?
Kidian once again starting with their opponent.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Dominance asserted.
That was absolutely rough. But Everest did give him his all, so
Hey,
right, that
Alvarez
was,
played really well. It's still Kidian.
yeah. All right. So we're gonna do. Right now, we're gonna do the loser semifinals first, and then we're gonna take a very short break, about a 1.5 minute break then. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this Kidian versus Minimalism match right here. And Kidian is already on the cab, of course, still keeping that seat warm and toasty. Here we go. Minimalism on the cab. He's ready to rock. So, alright, saying have fun. I don't know.
That's the most important thing.
It determines, I guess, which matchup, right? But some matches are kind of tedious, right? But
Yeah.
you got to learn every matchup eventually, right? And unfortunately, like eventually, once you reach a certain, experience level, right? Before that time, it's a lot of studying and knowing like what can I do in certain matchups. So
Yep. Some hate that, some really like that. Here we got Minimalism going on the offense, immediately getting a bunch of hits. Command throw. Oh, but gets stopped. Mashing on Kidian's side. That's it. Burst is away. Minimalism with the big life lead right now.
the neutral.
Just, gets it. Now minimalism is in the corner.
Uh-oh.
Go base the burst! Head throw!
Level 3.
Oh, but gets hit with the concept.
Doesn't get the combo though.
Ooh, counter hit pile bunker. Yep.
Yeah.
Counter hit pile bunker.
Very impressive, sir.
Ooh, air throw. That's a combo. It's
Nice.
a knockdown. He's gonna go for. Ooh, the blitz shield back.
Very risky, but he gets it off.
Yeah, gets it all. Oh, goes for the blitz again, but doesn't get it.
Yeah, nice 2K. Good call out. Gets knocked down again.
Full combo again.
Oh, goes for the 2
Goes for the low. No burst from minimalism. And the super to close it out with the perfect.
Yeah. 7
Insane
golden
pressures.
Oh, okay.
Get thrown. Okay. Minimalism in the corner again. Kido having a very good pressure tonight. And the 6P. Gets the combo. Decides to go for full corner.
All the 6Ks.
Oh, burst at a time. Ooh, whiffs. Oh, really bad position for minimalism right now.
Oh, no burst. Look at Kitty. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. You wasted your opportunity. Now he can flex, right?
Yeah.
Oh, early YRC. Oh. Burst, super. We should kill.
What's my name?
The J. The J is there. That's the first game on the board for Kidiot. So
Yep.
what is minimalism's answer to this, right? What is he gonna do?
Not like what is minimalism's Slayer to this. Hey, gets the corner. Gets the combo again, but minimalism escapes.
Oh,
6P. Table. Oh, doesn't get the combo. He's really aware right now. Gets the full combo. What he's gonna do? By YRC. Pays the burst again. Oh, but doesn't get the conversion. Oh, drops the combo. Minimalism can still bring it back. Lots of YRCs, but the throw.
Oh no, he
Oh, drops it. Right.
okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's mix up. The forward
It's
dash
mind
YRC
game.
though. Those were cheeky.
Yeah, that's a Slayer.
Uh-oh.
They're on the offensive. Ooh. Oh, Kidiot, really bad position. Cannot attack out of that.
Not a single.
Where's the burst? Where's the burst? Ooh, it gets perfected back. Their revenge.
You got a
revenge.
perfect. I got a perfect. Now we're equal.
Exactly. Minimalism putting out a fight, but this time Kidiot manages to mash it out. Very good combo. 5 YRC. Gets the air hit. And knockdown again. Minimalism has burst, but gets it. What's gonna happen? Ooh! Goes for the unblockable! Gets it, and the throw.
Yoink.
What an insane sequence.
Yeah, that was absolutely no. It's the first of three. First of two. Sorry.
First of three?
First of two. First of two.
Oh,
It's not a finals. It's not a no. It's
No.
not a finals. Stop it.
真かどうかだデュエル1やっちまえ
nope.
Let me poke him.
They wanna play. What can we say? They wanna play. Can't really complain. At least they're still getting warmed up for the next matches. Well, Kidiot is.
I am talking to.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Kitty gets it through, but well, I guess
Looks like it.
we got a bonus match, but I'm hoping Kitty reads it, and just exit out. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, there we go. He
Yeah.
reads
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Thank you, Kitty.
Thank you, Kitty.
Yep, there you go. It was already 2-0, so there's no reason to go 3-0. It's not a losers finals.
Don't show off too much, Kitty.
He was warmed up, but
Yeah.
don't worry about it. All right. Well, for now we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
Before we're gonna give you a little little preview on some cool stuff, and we're gonna be right back in a couple of minutes, maybe like 1 or 2 minutes. So quickly grab yourself a drink because top 3 is about to go bonkers, and we got the creme de la creme of everything that represents Europeans' finest cuisine in XR gaming. if you catch my drift.
Yeah. Go la crème de la crème.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. Yeah, there we go, and we're back. Oh, that was the wrong scene.
Oh.
Because I don't have a camera.
Still, what are you doing? Buy a camera. Or you can win one.
I can win one, but that's a problem. I cannot clone myself to play as well. It's one thing or the other. It's like, right, it's you guys, the stream that I love you guys, right? Gotta bring you the content, the XR content, right? Or I can choose for myself, right? But I'm not. I'm gonna choose for you guys.
You're such a nice guy.
But yeah, speaking about the love, we know what time it is, right? It's time for that top 3 insanity gaming. We got Psychedelic Pet versus Niffy in the winners finals. As of now, every game is a best of 5. So we got winners finals, we got losers finals, we got grand finals, and even a possible grand finals reset. And it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be great.
All right, so there we go. We got Niffy, we got Pet. So let's go.
Meanwhile, Niffy and Kitty were keeping their hands warm.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Don't shoot the J! Johnny, stop it!
All right. Oh, Niffy taking player 1 side. He's like, yo, screw you, man. I'm picking this song this time.
Yeah. Everybody, XR'd.
This is the kindergarten version of.
Yeah. This is why we miss these lobbies in Strive. This is the sole reason.
All right, skipping intro again. There we go. Full into action. Winners finals.
Niffy Pet. Again, these two players know each other very well. Counted on both sides. If he gets the 2D, Pet is in the corner. Ooh, tries to go. Very sneaky, but doesn't get the conversion because.
Oh, if that confirm would have hit, that was insane.
Yep. Oh, Trishula! Dab on him! Oh, gets bursted.
Dangerous burst though, but it worked out.
Yep.
Yep, RC, make it safe. Yep,
Fafnir. Doesn't get PB. Comforting. Mercy! Ooh!
Bad trade for Niffy.
Oh, but gets stabbed on. Is he really aware of the Hammerfall? Oh! Backdashes.
A lot of empty jumping from Niffy as well, just to
Yep.
counteract the ability to Temple Buster. Okay, nice punish.
With the IB. Can you get it? Can you get it? With the Mega Feast! Oh!
Counter 2S. Guaranteed confirm.
Yeah, in the 6H.
まだ終わらねえのか
To the second round. Both players really careful right now. Fafnir gets interrupted by the 2P.
Yeah, there we go.
Fafnir again! This time it's a full counter. Get burst, really dangerous burst.
Yeah.
It works out.
With Fafnir, a lot of hit stop, right, and then a lot of possible ways to make it burst safe.
Right, gonna do. Gets the air hit.
Oh, the Kadakiro.
Oh, Kodakiro!
Nice. Gets the super jump.
That's conversion!
Catching the backdash. Yep.
Ooh, again. Very scary situation for Pat, but he can still bring it back. But doesn't
Reset.
quite get the couple. Wild throw.
No IK.
No IK!
Yeah, there
IK!
Yes!
Yeah!
Let's go. Setting the stage. Setting the pace of the game. Going for the IK in the first game. Have fun with this. Go sit on
We
that.
see you, Niffy. We see you, Niffy.
Love it. Going in. This is the first IK we got on stream today, and I hope we
Yeah.
get to see more because this is already on fire. This is winner final gratitude that we've been waiting for. Oh my god, I love this.
Let's look at the Fafnir. Again, really aware of the Hammerfall. Oh, good flick. Let's go for air hits, but doesn't get anything. No, the 6P! Bad burst! That's gonna hurt!
Yeah, ICPM.
Yeah. What's gonna happen now? Cross up. Doesn't get hit.
Niffy sitting on a lot of meters.
Up here.
Good, there we go.
Oh!
Corner.
What now?
Anti-low.
No!
Oh, it doesn't
Oh.
get the throw. That was a jump age. Oh, good.
Yeah.
RC into RC.
Niffy in the corner. Butt buster!
You think you're
Can he
safe
kill?
for one moment, but no.
Yes, 50% meter.
6H.
He's gonna get the combo?
Yep, yep.
Yeah!
Guaranteed there.
デュエル2まだ終わらねえのか
Very nice. Good patience from Niffy.
Yeah. Oh, but the air.
Trade.
From their roller.
Ooh,
Oh, the BB! Hug me. So summer for break, but again, need to check in on everyone. Oh, and the Fafnir!
Catching the one frame vulnerable backdash.
Ooh!
Okay.
On the attack right now.
Going for the optimal. There we go.
Full damage.
Yep. Oh, try to go for the
That angle.
but it didn't
Counter
work.
2D. Tries to bet on a reversal, but nothing happens. Playing really cautiously. Oh! Doesn't get the master! 6K!
What are you gonna do? Jump P?
What's gonna happen? Oh no! Kodakiro! What the fuck was that? What was that? No, it doesn't get the combo! Oh, the DP! What was that Kodakiro conversion? That was insane!
Cross up Kadakuro. That's the greatest thing you can hit cross up.
Tries to get it again. It's pumped up now. Oh, tries to get a jump, but that's a knockdown. Throw.
Nice right stamp you got there.
What is Pat gonna do? Flick. Ooh, JH. Doesn't get a combo.
All the 2Ps.
5-8. 6B. Ooh, and the JK.
Yeah. Pat smelling the impatience from Niffy there. You saw how constantly he was checking with the 2P, and then Niffy tried to jump out, and then again the 6P. Ooh. Yeah, Pat 2Ping into that. For sure.
Too bad. Ooh, counter X 5H.
Ooh, the flick frame trap. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, the JP.
Dash of 5k. Gets in. Okay, nice back dash.
No side hat. Oh, PB. What's gonna happen? Oh, just to go front of the PB, but doesn't get it. One throw.
Yeah, optimal. Goes for burst
What are we doing, Niffy? Yeah.
Anti-low. Yep.
No.
Yeah, burst.
Oh. Really bad situation for Pat.
It's not gonna kill.
Can that kill?
Yeah, it does.
It is. It is.
Okay, Niffy getting close for another round here. Keep in mind, it's the first to 3, so...
Yeah. They both still have a lot of chances to bring it back.
Run up to the meta gaming.
Then Niffy. Ooh, 6H.
Yep, just check in.
Secretly the best button in the game.
No IRC. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, no PB.
The thing is with Hammerfall is, even if you hit him in the armor hit, you can still IRC your move. It's pretty funny.
Yep. Fafnir. We love those. If he's in the corner, what is Pat gonna do? That. Oh, the beam!
Okay, he gets the meter, this should be killed. Right?
Oh,
6H. Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
if he decides not to burst, wise choice.
He couldn't, it was heat knuckle.
Yep. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
So the thing in Guilty Gear, the things you cannot burst is super. Oh my god.
Ooh! Almost to the burst. And the PB.
Oh, checks in with the JP.
The mega fit. Flick. Ooh, goes under.
Risky, but it worked out.
Doesn't get the conversion.
Okay.
Low.
Yeah, Nicky really loves to go for that anti-low, and it does work out quite a bit.
One throw. Oh, is he?
Oh no, he didn't react with the against burst.
They are both keeping their meter.
Uh-oh.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, Dragon is
Oh, Dragon is stone!
No! Combo! You can do it. Yeah, no! No!
No!
Oh, yes!
Was he? Niffy, what are you doing tonight?
I think he missed the PPB input. He got JPR, but in Dragon Style you can PRC everything. So he PRC'd and I beat back.
Niffy bringing the fun.
Oh my god.
Gets back into the corner, Fafnir. The 6H.
You don't want to get hit by those.
No, absolutely not. Good awareness. And just one here. The flick.
Oh,
Oh, the bringer doesn't hit by the seat.
nice.
The flick. It's. I beat.
Nice confirm.
Convert. Now what? Now playing YSC. Oh, oh!
Reads him like a book.
Yep. Nice heat.
Uh-oh. 5k ulti, 6H.
Yep. And that's it. Yep.
Yep. Smart. Keeping the burst, you know, for next round. It's more important. Alright, going for basic frame traps. Oh, the JP
Clash.
gets out for free with a JPR.
Oh, Kudakuro. Mega Fist. The PB. Is he going to go for a combo? No.
Oh,
Just the PB again, but doesn't work.
Oh, trying to go for a heartbeat.
Oh.
Fires wire C.
Wild throw.
Burst save. Okay, goes into normal combo. Gets still a shit ton of damage because of the risk.
Yeah, with all the risk. Yeah. Oh.
It should be it. RC?
Nope.
He dropped it.
Chops the combo. Oh, but gets the throw.
My god. 2-2.
They're really keeping us on the edge of our chairs.
And rightfully so, because this is, as we said before, this is top plays from Europe right here, right now. You're absolutely looking at bunker plays on counter hit. And a knockdown.
Combo. Oh, doesn't get the. Oh, a bad burst doesn't get punished for it. PB. What are you gonna do, Pat? The 2P.
Doesn't
Hey,
get-
gets it. Knockdown. Doesn't. 60 doesn't work. He has the ability to cancel ground wiper. Oh, gets a combo here. Pat is in the corner again. With the high. Combo.
Oh no!
Oh, Upbuster.
Wake up, pop buster, reversal. Got those.
Oh, it's back to the burst.
Yeah.
Ooh.
F-Shiki, JP. Oh, the 60 is still active.
Oh.
Got killed? Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Alright, Niffy on set point.
Pat was really afraid of Niffy bursting. He tried to bait it out a lot, but Niffy didn't burst in the end.
Nice, 2D. Good call
2D. Flick!
out.
The hammer full break pressure.
Yeah. Oh no!
Ooh,
the
baits it
panic
out!
burst.
Niffy in a very bad situation. Oh no! That's gonna deal so much damage! Oh, that's stunned!
Stun.
Oh, that's kill.
Yep. Alright, both on set point.
Yep.
My god. But again, Niffy might not get his burst back if Psychedelic Pet decides to play aggressive.
Oh, could I be?
Oh,
Good
this
back dash! The BB!
Where's... Gets hit. That's already 70% gone from Niffy. Can't take much more. Nice confirm.
Ooh, nice confirm.
Oh, catch him on. Sleeping on blocking. Oh no.
Ooh, nice throw. He's in the corner.
Oh, the
Ooh, the dust! And that's it!
That's it. Yep. No burst. No meter. Nothing he could have done. Unfortunately, yeah, Trishula kind of masquerade the 5D a bit. But yeah, ooh, what an awesome set that was.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ooh, 3-2. All right. Now we got no time to waste. They're
Nope.
going immediately into it. It's Kidiot versus Niffy.
Niffy.
Going into the losers finals. So
死ぬかどうかだ。デュエル1。
here we go.
やっちまえ。
Okay, Niffy starts with the lead. Kidia on the attack. The 6P. Ooh. Manages to get the throw, but first from Kidia. Ooh, the counter hit. Spyware C doesn't get the combo. Ooh, very good conversion. Ooh, the DP. Another good conversion from Niffy. Oh, throw from Kidiot. Always winning the burst, but ultimately gets hit.
Yeah, the little bit of Scrabble seems to have favored a bit for... oh, what a confirm! 5H on the crouching.
Again!
Oh my god, the raw, then the bringer. It works.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. What now? Oh, the dust!
Alright, one more mix-up.
For low, but doesn't get it. Oh, running 5k.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, perfect.
Niffy running
What a way to
away.
get the first match.
Yeah. Oh my god. It was a pretty fast game as well. It was like below 20 seconds.
Yep.
進化どうかだ。デュエル1。
Well, not below, but almost like below 20 seconds.
Yep.
Just 27 seconds. Still really fast for a round. 27 seconds.
Tony pressure. Low. Level 3.
And guess what? This is the other side of the coin.
Yeah. Fly where is he? Gets it again. This might be it. And gets the round.
Doesn't give him the J though.
Nope. Doesn't give him the J.
Ooh, 5 whips. Okay. Anti-air Kurokuro. Hey, another
Oh,
Kurokuro.
can't take Oh, doesn't get the conversion.
Yeah, slightly bit off.
Yep.
It's a one-frame link, basically, but yeah. Luckily with the buffer windows in XArt, it's slightly easier doable,
Yep.
but it's still pretty tight link.
Yep. Here we see the wild throw. Oh, doesn't get the combo with the gun flame. Shocking.
Oh, try to go for the
Fly where
grab.
is he?
Oh, make it very safe, but doesn't need
Yep.
it. Alright. Going ahead.
Run up 5k, gets hit by double coin. Ooh, level 3. Bad burst!
Yeah, Johnny is in those air combo situations. It's pretty hard to search for a good burst spot.
Ooh, DP works out. Wild throw! What now?
Yeah, push him into the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, the anti-air closes. Down. Yeah. Slide wire C.
Gonna go for it.
Oh, very nice. You saw the throw
Size the
right
waist.
there.
Yep. Yep. Goes for high.
Anti-air.
Really low HP. Kido has a bit more, but still not safe.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah. Very nice.
counted PMF. Yep.
1-1 going head to head. Titans. Right now, it's a crazy matchup. It's a crazy fun matchup. It can go
Yep.
either way because both deal the same amount of damage.
And as we're seeing here, bursts out. Okay. Spy. Level 3. Unblockable. Gets it. Goes for the low.
Oh, they crossed the
Ooh, the JP.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, the Fafnir. That's it. Is he gonna burst?
Nah. Does get the optimal combo. Ooh,
Oh.
empty 2D.
Say my name.
No!
Oh. Say my name. It's Johnny, baby.
デュエル2まだ終わらねえのか
Oh,
Oh, okay. Double dash throw.
I mean, yeah.
Kido
it's a
is
whip 6
not
inch,
afraid.
so-
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, very good. Also straight. Fafnir, counter hit. Right to the corner. Burst is out. Ooh. Throw tag. That angle wastes on 2D.
2D is a multi-functional tool. Baits a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
2D is a whole character by itself.
The
Oh,
JP
wild throw.
Yep. And it should
That's
have.
gonna be it.
No need to go for fancy stuff. Just double Fafnir. Get the knockdown. Get the kill.
I'm playing. See by KMF. Knockdown. Ooh, the 6B, great beat.
Yeah, but a bit too high to get the conversion off.
Hello. And decides to burst early. Ooh.
Yeah, get the
RC.
RC confirm again.
Oh, but drops the combo. Ooh, bad position.
Yeah, this could cost a lot.
What's it gonna be?
Niffy.
Ooh, the twitch.
What? Unblockable. He tried to go for the unblockable. For no respect from Niffy, and he's dead. Yeah. So the thing is, with if you charge treasure hunt, if you charge it long enough, it becomes an unblockable. But you're still super vulnerable in that state when you're going into that stance.
Yeah. It is a funny thing though.
Yep. Oh no, doesn't get
Get the
combo.
combo, air throw, double coin.
Oh boy.
Gets it, but
Nice
but
burst.
burst to get the corner. Tries to go for 50, but gets it. Double coin. Fafnir.
First bait. Yep. Oh my god, danger time.
Danger time.
Best time. Let's go. What's gonna happen? Oh,
The fun times. Oh, drops it.
Oh, CK.
Oh, TK. Oh, doesn't get the combo. The 6K. 6P. 6P. Oh my god. You're going for a lot of highs right now.
Oh no.
Oh, bad burst! Oh, that's gonna be bad. What is he gonna do?
Blitz.
It's shield.
Oh,
Ooh, PMF!
And the stun. That's it. Perfect.
Perfect.
Now you're on my level. We're going for a full-on game. It's 2-2. This game will be the final decider again. Who will face off against Psychedelic Pet in the grand finals? And who will have to settle for a third place spot?
I think this really explains the type of level that we're seeing here. Yes, he's a well throw, doesn't get a conversion. Decides to RC the spy. Good throw by Niffy.
Oh no, missed the confirm. Fafnir Gaming. Oh, dash under.
Oh,
First bait. Yeah. Niffy on set point.
yep. Can Kido get another round again on set point too?
Double whammy. Oh, try to run under it to make it whiff.
Didn't quite work.
Yeah, the 2D, you gotta watch out for them.
AMF. Coin. Gets hit by the low. Decides to burst out. Nobody has burst now.
Oh, nice IB throw. Go for
Yep.
the empty jump.
That's the combo.
Yep.
Oh,
To
hi.
JH, DH, ID. This should be it. No, he goes for
Is
the
it?
reset.
Nope.
Oh, he goes for the TP.
Oh, and the dust.
Hey, goes for the full burst save route. And Niffy taking the game from Kidiot. My god. What just happened?
Well, I'm. I was not expecting the dust. I'll be real.
That was absolutely bonkers. That is.
Yep.
Oh, what a set. But yeah, GG's to Kidiot as well. That
Absolutely.
was really tight. But the revenge match is on its way, and we'll have Psychedelic Pet versus Niffy again. But this time, Psychedelic Pet does have an advantage, right? Because
Yeah.
he has to only win one full set, while Niffy has to win 2 full sets of first of 3s or best of 5s, should I say. Alright, so going here for the grand finals.
We could potentially see a lot of matches here. Knowing them, they're probably gonna go 2-3, and depending on who wins, you might be reset again. So you're gonna see probably a lot of Niffy and Pat.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one to pull that card for both Niffy and Pet if it becomes a reset. So there's a lot of games, and usually how it tends to be, the longer the game goes on, right, you get more information, but you also get more exhausted due to that that high action going on, and
Also, Pet had a little of a break now because they were playing, but Niffy has been playing in a row.
Yep.
So he needs to really get into the right mentality right now, clear his mind.
Gotta make sure you stay hydrated, everyone.
Exactly.
Because this is the grand finals. Show me your love for both of these players. Are you here, chat? Show me your excitement, because this is the grand finals.
Doesn't get better than this.
Doesn't. Maybe psychedelic Pat. He got a little thing. Maybe got to rethink the strategy. Maybe against the Niffy. Maybe needs a breather or smoke. I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened to Pet? Maybe it's the mind games.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, I told you. Psychological damage.
All
But
right.
in this case, it's psychedelic damage.
Here we go again. Skipping intros. Who needs those?
No time to waste. Niffy again with the Fafnir, but Pet is a master at IBing.
No, it doesn't get the IVs from mid-screen gunflames as much.
Yeah. Pet being really tempting right now, but where's 2D?
You see a lot of 5H gaming, and it crackles me up, because this is actually how you're supposed to play the matchup on both sides. Both sides you want to use 5H in this matchup. It's actual footsies.
Using your strongest buttons, footsies. You love to see that. You love to see that. I want to do that 2D, but this time from Pet. What's Pet gonna do? Gets the 5H. Oh, can't hit 5H from Niffy. Gets the conversion. In the corner. It's gonna be Fafnir. Blocking it all. Oh, doesn't get a combo.
It's a lot of dashing 5Ks there. Like a lot of space. There you go. And a wild throw.
Yep.
Grabbing the
Full combo. Optimal. Nothing where I see. Goes for the high. It's invading the burst.
Nah, doesn't need to bait the burst. He has RC available if he needs to, so just go for the optimal.
Ooh, Hammerfall gets blocked. Bad burst by Pet.
Oh, the cross of cheating! It saved him.
What now?
Tables turn.
Ooh, right.
Cross of hit.
Ooh, doesn't get the combo.
Oh, the reset. Oh, the reset again. Does Snoop.
It is done. Yep.
That's done.
It is done.
Oh no, the mashup. What the hell? Oh, the FD break. Nice.
And the low.
Wow.
Niffy.
My god. So that was a series of resets, and how stun mechanic work in Guilty Gear is, if you get hit in consecutive ways, that stun gauge gets cranked up quite faster than if you let opponent get knocked down. Because during that knockdown stage, your stun gauge gets actually lowered. So it's actually really risky, but it worked out perfectly for, oh my god, for Niffy, the counter XP. Let's get the full combo though.
Yeah.
Dangerous burst, but it worked out.
Yep. Could have been a burst throw. Mega Fist. RC. Mega Fist. Ooh, the heat! Extend. Ooh, the weave TP. Does it get PB'd? Oh, tries to go for the PB now, but doesn't work. Ooh!
You're plus?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I'm just gonna throw you.
Oh, and the perfect 2P to close it out.
デュエル2カタリーナ
2D. Fafnir. Oh, doesn't get the combo.
Yeah, just barely out of reach to get that
Yeah.
JS to confirm with. Right, stomp full screen.
Big stomp.
Of course, Fafnir
Out of 8.
gaming.
Hammer full. Oh, doesn't make the burst.
5H again.
Oh, hammer full again. Trishula. What DP? Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Oh, anti-air
Fafnir.
Bonk. There we go.
Oh, burst it. Okay.
Oh my god!
The PB?
Yeah. The 6H was a bit too close, and the thing is with 6H, it extends your hurt box quite
Yeah.
a bit. So you kind of throw yourself a bit forward, and therefore, you know, the Potemkin Buster was more likely to hit due to that.
Yeah.
All the forest.
They're all trying to get a small hit. They're very good at confirming off of small hits. Mega Fist.
Not. Oh my god.
Flick. What now? Oh, tries to go for a 2H. Probably miss him, but
It could have been maybe an option select or something from Heat Knuckle.
maybe. Yeah. DP works out. Oh, just to go for wild throw, but doesn't work.
Oh, that was a fake one. It was
Viper.
not confirmed. Oh.
PB!
Safe jump.
Side head doesn't work.
Oh no! Oh! He whiffed
What is
it.
Spec gonna do? Oh, throw. Slam them on the ground.
What you doing standing so close to me? Don't stand so close to me.
So I'm so young, I probably didn't even know the song. Nope, flick. Get the IB. Fafnir! Doesn't get the other Fafnir knocked down. Like a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, burst. Yep.
That would lead into massive damage. So.
Yep. Oh, the beat was. Oh! The air DP!
There you go.
And he gets the combo this time. FD.
Catching toes. Oh no!
Oh no!
What are you doing?
What are you doing? We had the same exact reaction with the same words at the same time.
Oh no! This is tragic. Absolutely
Yeah.
tragic.
Unless you're bad, in that case it's great. Oh, it's ahead. It's gonna be. IB. Oh, goes for 6H. For YC, lots of.
Like you said, 5H gaming
Yeah.
here. It's great.
It's very funny to look at. Like, it looks like they're playing around, but. Oh, yeah.
You like to press 5H? I like to press 5H.
5H the matchup. Ooh, burst the combo, alright.
Arson. Yeah.
Oh, it still gets hit!
Oh no.
Oh, jumps the combo. And the PB!
Oh my god. Okay, that's Psychedelic Pet currently
Yep.
on tournament point.
Yep. He get the last round. Can Nifi come back? Oh, 2D! 2D, the character. Oh,
Oh, that should have been burst save. My god!
The evasion. This looks like the match to counter hit, JD.
No! Slide that!
I'm afraid. Oh,
DPRC. The 5H. Yep.
BB. BB. What's gonna happen now? The flick. Flick again.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
it!
the BB. That's it. That gets it. Hey, don't be
Oh
biased.
my. I'm not
Don't be
biased.
biased.
I'm not biased. That was. I wanted to just see more games, right?
I get you, man.
I wanted to see the reset. I want to see more games. Don't you
Yeah,
guys
I
agree?
agree.
You want to see more games, but it's over. GG's. What a fantastic game. That
What a fantastic way to start the season.
yeah. Oh my. Oh. What do you think would go through their mind right now after this exhilarating?
After all of this, probably they want to sleep. I would want to sleep right now. I would be hella tired. This was really hard psychologically because again they know each other very well. They know the matchups very well, and they are on the highest level of gaming right here. So it was probably very tiring for them. But I don't think any of the players that played in this tournament should really think about themselves negatively because we've seen a lot of good matchups. We've seen a lot of good things from a lot of players, and I think every player should be proud.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. We had a lot of fun games, and a lot of people showed up today, and it was very exciting as well to watch. Many loving games, and thanks so much for all the Exart community as well for hopping. Let's see the final results that we have for today. Let's check the bracket one more time, and yeah, we're gonna start out from bottom to the top. So we got a shared place of 17th place for Visor, Toxic, Squid Guy, surprisingly on the bottom tier, but unfortunately maybe not his day today. Could happen.
To be fair, not the easiest players to play against either.
Yeah, true. And then we got Centrion, we got Card Serving Alien, all a shared 70th place. We got a shared 13th place for Yukinon, Sinjo, Leapfrog Pacho, and we got Cheeky. We got 9th shared place. We got Lunimar, QK, Jikihast, and Answer. Surprisingly, get up there as well, beating a couple of top tier players there. You should be proud of yourself right there, sir. Give yourself a pat on the back. And
I've been training him.
Yeah, you've been training him. He's your student now.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we got ourselves our top 8 finishers today, with of course points distributed for all the top players. Keep in mind, the more you play, the more points you accumulate. But the winner of each tournament gets to qualify directly. But of course, more points, better seeding in the playoffs. For now, shared 7th place, we got Kuko and we got Leonard Lily. And shared 5th place, we got Avarice and Lazy Zell. And we got then the top 4, Minimalism, Kidiot, Niffy, and of course, our grand finalist, Psychedelic Pet. Congratulations on, making sure you ran the cut. And you have already qualified yourself for the playoffs. Congratulations. Wow. What were your hypest moments of this evening? What do you think?
I personally I really like minimalism tonight. I've seen a lot of things that I thought were really cool from minimalism, and I think my favorite set today was QK and minimalism. Okay. To me, it was really hype. To me, that was the best moment. Maybe not like, obviously it wasn't the grand finals, so it wasn't the highest point, but fun-wise, it was very entertaining to watch. And then, of course, the grand final with the best players of the tournament.
Oh yeah, I love the Kiryat versus Nifty matchup a lot with a lot of crazy stuff happening. Kuko versus Squid Guy was an amazing matchup as well. Quite close as well. So
Absolutely.
Shame we couldn't watch a lot more, but this is a tournament setting where we gotta everyone has their own favorite matches that they want to watch, but we have to cut somewhere, right? And then but yeah, hope you guys had fun. And one final shout out to our sponsors, LC Power, Strimplify, Nitro Concepts, and SNK for the support on the 2BCU Challenge League Season 4. And of course, we got many more games coming you ahead. And we hope you had fun tonight. And we hope to see you guys in the next qualifier, which is next week. So make sure to sign up on Challenge for number 2 qualifiers, and hopefully we will see you then. Any final words, Pinkunobara?
I'm just grateful to be here and be in this amazing community. It was very, very good. It was very fun, and I'm glad to see a lot of people still enjoying Xrd as much as we do.
Indeed.
Thank you all.
Indeed.
Thank you all.
And of course we enjoy it to the fullest, even though Netco is not super optimal, right? But we love this game. And we hope to see you guys next time. Have a good evening, and we're signing out. See you later.